Spurs fans, getting to see Dylan Harper and Carter Bryant playing Summer League was awesome. However, this right here may have been my favorite thing from Summer League. What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. And this was the video I was going to do yesterday, but then we had the breaking news about Lindy Waters, the third signing with the Spurs, so did a detour. We're going to do it today. Caught an article from Air Alma about Summer League, and, well, what you see right here. Our guys showing up to Summer League. Let's get into the article. While watching Summer League, one thing stood out in particular, and it wasn't happening on the court. It's sort of on the court. It's on the sidelines. Does that count? You probably have noticed the heavy amount of Spurs players cheering on their teammates courtside. This type of chemistry and willingness to show up is rare and not something you see very commonly around the NBA. This Spurs team is on a different level. Yeah, I'll stop right now. Seeing so many guys on the sidelines, I was like, this is great. Did any other teams have signed NBA players show up on the sidelines? I honestly don't know. Transparent, I really wasn't paying attention outside of the Spurs, but yeah, seeing our guys was great. Throughout almost every Spurs Summer League game, you could find at least one current Spurs player in attendance. Victor Wembanyama, new arrival Kelly Olynyk, and recently acquired De'Aaron Fox. Everybody was there to support their squad. These players specifically shine as generous teammates and genuine human beings. Oh, high praise. Several role players such as Harrison Barnes and Jeremy Sochan were spotted on the sidelines, and this shows their unrivaled dedication to the team and the strength to their commitment to the San Antonio Spurs organization. I like what I'm reading so far, and honestly, not that I'm dishonest, but yes, I agree with it. Fans like to solely look at a team's roster to determine their success and conversely use that when deciding whether a team was success or failure at the end of the season. That's true. You look at rosters and you go, okay, this team's going to be a playoff team based on the roster. This team's not going to be good, da-da-da-da-da. But it does go much deeper than that, and I really like what they're about to say here. These are real people who spend hours every single day together during the season. The NBA is not a video game. Much like it does in your workplace, the chemistry, bonds, and relationships you have completely changed to productivity. Agree with that 1 zillion %. Those of you that are working, which is, I'm sure a lot of you, a good supervisor can make your job enjoyable, and a bad supervisor, maybe you won't work as hard. Maybe you'll even leave your job. I had an absolutely abysmal supervisor at a previous job, and the main reason I ended up quitting was because of that person. And you're seeing that, if there's bad attitude, bad juju in the locker room, etc., that can hurt a team. Chemistry, and from what I'm seeing in the offseason and what I've seen previously, the chemistry is growing and growing and growing, and I've said it before, I love the direction of the team. Each and every player is ready, driven, and excited to pursue the ultimate goal. Players will show up for each other, help each other through struggles, and celebrate their accomplishments. These are the keys to winning a championship, and the Spurs have that. I don't know if we 100% have it, but we certainly are on our way to having it. And when you look at the players that showed up just in this picture, Wemby's there. I think that's Harrison Barnes' eyeball right behind Wemby. De'Aaron Fox, Keldon Johnson. I don't know who's behind Keldon, Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sochan, and his hoochie mama, because you guys were talking about her. I don't remember her name, but there's everybody. And I love seeing this. Seriously, this really just gave me such good vibes watching Summer League and seeing the players on the sidelines. They didn't have to be there. And isn't Wemby still sort of rehabbing? He's been cleared to play, but he's a superstar. He's got interviews. He's got a very busy schedule, I'm sure. Wemby's there. This was great. And maybe you might be watching TSR. This is a ho-hum video. Who cares? Big deal. I think it's good. I think it's great that these guys are bonding off the court, so then they'll have a stronger connection on the court. So that's all I got on that short bit in regards to that. I want to talk to you guys real quick that if you would like to follow me, I am on the Twitters or X at TSR Sports 50. I generally don't do a lot of posts on there outside of posting videos. However, that has been crucial to me getting news because a few of you always drop Spurs news immediately as it breaks, so I can get a video up as soon as possible for you all. As far as videos, summer videos, the schedule will get lighter with less Spurs news, but I don't want to kind of take months off and pretty much take a month off like I usually do. I'd like to do more Giants shorts, more Yankee shorts. and random Spurs videos. And I do want to get back into doing the documentaries you saw a few months ago on the channel, but I was doing like Harold Miner, Brandon Jennings. I'm going to continue to do those when I can, but they're going to be on the Spurs, Giants, or Yankees. I think that just makes the most sense. That's where my passion is. It was cool to talk about other players, but I think focusing on them is the big thing. And the next documentary, I'm just going to finish writing the script, will be on David Robinson and Tim Duncan. All right, little spoiler alert. So that's all I got in that. As far as the channel, also, we really need to work on our social, this is towards me, work on our social media presence. We have almost no followers on Twitter, and that's it. I'm looking around other channels, I'm like, man, they got big social media presence. That, I'm sure, helps their channel grow. So that's on me. I'm kind of an oldie. I need to get with it and get on the social medias and do better there and get TSR Sports name out there a little better. And if anybody has any suggestions, hit me up on the Twitter, TSR Sports 50, and like, hey, TSR, try this out, because I'm always open to suggestions because we're a community and we help each other out, right? Yeah. All right, that's all I got. Drop a comment down below. I know it's a little bit older news, but seeing this, did you think, yes, this is great, I love it? Or were you like, whatever. It's all good either way. Hit the thumbs up, support the channel, subscribe to become part of our awesome Spurs community. I thank you, and as always, go Spurs go. Still working on the new intro and outro, by the way.